When it comes to the Oscars, major movies like The Woman King and Till were snubbed. But tonight, they are among the nominees at the NAACP Image Awards, which will be the 54th annual celebration of diversity in Hollywood. Joining me now is Derek Johnson, President and CEO of the NAACP. President Johnson, welcome back to the show.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm well, thanks. So, why are award shows like the NAACP Image Awards still necessary?
For African Americans, we must celebrate the talents, the gifts that individuals bring to the culture. If you think about music or film, African Americans, we have contributed so much. So it's important for us to celebrate the excellence that's displayed. And for the NAACP, we understand that how we are seen on the screen or heard through music or felt through our narratives is how we are treated in public policy. So we seek to celebrate excellence because we want to ensure that our experience in this country and on this globe is appreciated, celebrated, and amplified.
Mm-hmm. You know, Congressman Benny Thompson of Mississippi will be honored with the Chairman's Award, and civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who Reverend Al Sharpton calls the Attorney General for Black America, he'll receive the Social Justice Impact Award. Was there actually any competition for either of those awards? They're the perfect recipients.
If you think about the contribution that Chairman Thompson made with the January 6th committee in terms of uncovering what was taking place and to protect our democracy, there was no competition. And for me personally, Congressman Thompson receiving an award is really important because much of what I do has been through his mentorship from college when I worked in his very first campaign to current. And I didn't have an opportunity to put a vote in for him. The chairman of the board said he has to get the chairman's awards. And for Ben Crump, the voice he has brought to justice for so many families across the country who died at the hands of law enforcement is something that must be recognized. It is unfortunate that his career is built on the death of individuals, but I say his career is built on his advocating for families and their loss. And one of the things that I love about Ben Crump, he's also understanding that we must have policy reform. The George Floyd Policing Act, we have to put in place. These two individuals represent some of the best of what we are doing in this country to protect democracy and to protect families.
Absolutely agreed. One other award you're giving out is to actress Gabrielle Union Wade and her husband, former NBA superstar Dwayne Wade. They'll receive the prestigious President's Award. Tell us why they deserve this award.
So anytime you have individuals who use their platform to advance equity, to try to create a stronger community, and to do for others, you must recognize them. It's unique how these two individuals, they've done a lot, but as a couple, they have become a power couple. And for me personally, the way that he stood up for his child when others would criticize is something that I take personally because I am a father of 5. And each one of us who are parents, we must support our children, be behind them to ensure individual attacks against them is something that they're able to overcome. And so for me, I love this power couple. I've been married for close to 28 years now. Black couples, we thrive when we work together.
And more to be more specific about the attacks on their child, their child is transgender, and so it is vitally important and very more than symbolic that you have an NBA superstar, a Hollywood superstar, as parents who are standing up for a child who is not just different. But when you look at what's happening in states around the country, particularly in Texas, given the last conversation I was having, where politicians are putting targets on the backs of trans children for their own political gain.
It is unfortunate. Othering has been a part of the tools used in the sport of politics, but othering also harm people, destroy individuals, and create a lot of injury against communities. If you are a parent and you know how people use othering, I always say that individual uniqueness is their genius. And if we ought to just embrace one another's genius, we can be a stronger society as a result. But what we're seeing from the governor in Texas or Florida or other individuals who are trying to emulate or replicate the former president, it is a sad state of where we are as a country. But the NAACP and many other groups, our job is to protect the rights of individuals, equal protection under the law, and to ensure each person, child or adult, can display their gifts, their uniqueness, because that is their uniqueness. I celebrate the Wade couple for what they have done for their child.